three-point attempt by Freak. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Valanciunas hits them both. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Brooklyn Nets.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside DeRozan, the leaner, and he nails the jumper.
Tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes to Howard. Ariza has the open look. Offensive rebound. And the pass to Freak. From deep. Carroll with the rebound. Here's Toronto now. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Lowry with the ball. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
And how about how opportunistic he was defensively? Steal after steal for him in that game just showed the quickness of his hands and anticipation.
6 to shoot. Dishes to DeRozan. Kept alive. And Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Kevin, the knack for the offensive rebound, a big part of what makes this guy special.
Not to mention, Greg, his ability to finish with speed.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. Really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Well, that's a sound physical play. I mean, you can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Harden. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Raptors trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Fires for 3. And he gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 points so far.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, took the opportunity when he saw it. 8 points for Freak. And you're in the NBA, time becomes the most precious resource. And apart from what I hear, Freak has been making the most of it by getting an extra work when he can.
Well, it's not always easy to find time to do all the things you want as an NBA player, but it's nice to hear, really encouraging to hear that Freak values honing his skills as much as anything else. You've got to keep that a priority when you're an NBA player.
Toronto, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lowry kicks to Valanciunas, pass to Carroll. Scola against Howard. Scola, no luck.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wasted no time on that one. And that's 10 points for Freak.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And with this quick break, we can show you the list of the most explosive shooting guards in the NBA so far. By DeMar DeRozan.
And this is the cream of the crop at the 2-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
And that's exactly what they do, overwhelm you. This is an aggressive attacking group. Each one of these guys is a one-man wrecking crew offensively.
There's a screen by Modiunas. Freak dishes to Harden. Pass to Freak. Howard setting the pick for Freak. To the middle. No good the pick.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game. It's almost as if both teams are in the zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Harden outside. Here's Freak. He's got 10. Kicks it to Montiunas. Now here's Freak. Back to Harden. Freak sets a screen for Harden. The long distance three is buried. Harden's got 5. Raptors trail by 3. Left side, DeRozan lets it go with the 3. Rockets with the rebound. The feed to Harden. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
And Valanciunas kicks to Joseph. There's a screen. No one near him. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too. Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Patience.
Ross has jumped in for the Raptors. The Rockets also
Long
change.
rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the
Here is
defense
Harden.
move.
8 points his last outing, and so in the game for the Rockets. Down low, it's Jones and Howard together. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter, and it's Freak in at the point guard position. And it's good.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, we can mark those up for him.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended up with 44 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's DeRozan. There's a big height bounce and goes in. DeRozan's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And sometimes you just can't get around your defender there. You got to hit him with that high top fade.
Jones with the screen on Lowry. Doubled by Scola. That's good from Howard, and the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 6th assist on the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
DeRozan with a screen for Carroll. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Rockets.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-6 run. Now here's Freak. Now recovering. Jones. No one around him. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Rockets leading by 11. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Harden with the stuff.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Now, Freak, 12 points for him. Puts up a three. Rebound by Mahimi. Scola passes to Lowry. The wide open look here for DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Well, I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Jones sets the pick for Freak. Lowry brings the double. Harden dishes to Freak. It's Ariza on the wing. All alone. And Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Raptors trail by 13. Now a chance to see the NBA leaders in steals. Freak is second.
You know, he's been reliably getting takeaways all season long. And those kinds of plays that he makes change the course of a ball game.
Valanciunas is checked in for Ian Mahimi. Off the inbound. It's deflected. Now here's Freak. While recovering, Ariza kicks to Howard. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Hit.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
Right wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Welch. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Corey Joseph's checked in for Kyle Lowry. 3 from the inbound. Shot by Joseph. No good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Freak. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Freak's got 14.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
That shot wide open. He's got 10.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Screen by Howard. Freak passes to Howard. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Joseph dishes to Scola. Feeds it to Joseph. Here's Welch. Offline with his 3.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And a wide open look for Freak. Drills it from outside. Freak's got 17 now.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in 3-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Here's Welch. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Freak. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. 20 points for Freak.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Screened by Valanciunas. And again, Toronto no up.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
And here's Freak. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. So as we